not hiding not one curved line or nothing. You see women going for a jog with tights on and a little sports bra. When that day comes, all that stuff is out the window.
Right.
It's gonna be sports bras ripped up all up and down these streets from these women thinking, I'm just gonna do what I want to do. Not knowing what hit the streets last night, not knowing the carnage that the Lord put on the city of Dallas. That last night, she wake up with her poodle trying to go for a jog, they gonna snatch her all apart.
And even just like the brothers going into, man, like you had that woman that was walking across the street with her man. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you with your man, if you know you got a man, why dress yourself in provocative clothing anyway, man? You know what I'm saying? You wearing hella short skirt, whereas it's damn near, you know, more than halfway up your thigh, your ass all out, your whole leg is showing, your chest is out, but you over here walking with your man. You know, or you at work.
That's right.
You know, and a woman could be married or so-called married, right? And what does she do, man? She goes to work and wears the tightest dress, or they wear the leggings, you know, and make themselves look a certain type of way, man, just so they can be seen, man. You know, like that's why the scriptures say, man, she that liveth roughly paraphrasing, she that lives in pleasure is dead while she liveth, man. You know, and that's these women out here, man, and 2/3 of these, and 2/3 of the niggas too, man.
That's right.
You know, you got.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, man, you got these niggas that drive around in these you know, these little tricycle kind of car things, whatever the things are.
Motorcycle.
Yeah, the little motorcycle cars, man. You know, you got dudes over here worried about what they dressed up in, man. What kind of shoes is coming out, man? What kind of fashion that they got? You know, just to try to impress some stank ass hoes, man. At the end of the day, man, these hoes is nasty, bro.
You gonna get the box, bro. You gonna get the box. Bro, go to Kroger and Tom Thumb. Go grocery shop. You gonna get the box, bro. It's all out there, man. But like these brothers are going into, it's gonna be out there not like you expected. You ain't talking no Friday night or no mellow Wednesday night, man. It's gonna be out there, man.
It's bots. It's just bots, bro. That shit been already used and abused already, man. At the end of the day, you over here trying to go to the club checking for some nasty ass, you know what I'm saying? Like, God, I mean, we love women up here, man, but God damn. You know what I'm saying?
We love the Most High and it's something more.
Yeah, exactly.
We deal with women. We understand the importance of women, but we love Yahweh Bashim Yahushua more. So as we was talking about with women and how they dress, out of respect, you're not supposed to dress like that for your man. That's right. The scriptures talk about the head of a man is Yahweh, the head of Yahweh is the Most High. But who's the head of a woman? The man. Out of respect, you're supposed to do those things for your man. And in doing that, you respect the Most High. But you got women out there talking about, I'm married to Jesus. That's about as disrespectful as you could ever be. You trying to say you married to Yahushua. Your dirty, abused ass is married to Yahushua. You in church, in your sanctuary, your holy of holies, with all those wild outfits, titties out, 3 kids, you talking about you married to Yahushua.
Jesus is my big one.
That's right, you are married to Satan. And even Satan ain't even trying to deal with you like that. You just being used as a vessel for wickedness.
That's right.
I might say something too before I bring this out. When you go to Psalms 24th chapter, he clearly asks a question saying, who is worthy enough to be in the mountains and the hills with the Heavenly Father? Now that's roughly paraphrasing. But when you go to the next verse afterward, it says, who has clean hands and a pure mind. You know what I'm saying? That means to be clean. A lot of these women ain't clean, but they want to be quick to say, I'm married to Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Which we know what they mean when they say that. They ain't clean, they dirty as hell. Like the brothers been saying, they box is used and abused. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is looking for men to come out of their fatherlessness and get back into his ordinances, what he wants to follow, and he's going to clean them so the marriage will be fitted.
That's right.
Okay? And my bring that preacher's going into what we're talking about with these women. This is Isaiah chapter 3. I'm going to start at verse 15. And it says, what mean ye that ye beat my people to pieces and grind the faces of the poor, saith the Lord, power of the hosts. Moreover, the Lord said, because the daughters of Zion are haughty, and walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes, walking and mincing as they go. When you go to that word mincing, like when they're holding their little purse with the heels on, and they walking like you see in the clubs, like they talking about when they walking like they got it with the little baby steps. That's what it's going into. That stretch forth necks, like when you see the meme with that black girl with that neck stretched to the side like that, looking crazy. That's what it's going into. That's what shows the daughter of our people. That it's talking about these women.
That's right.
It says walking and mincing as they go, and making a tinkling with their feet. Is that not what they do when they walk and they do it for attention? Slut.
Oh, no, bro.
That's right.
They do that for attention. They do that because they want a man, but they already been ran through by 5 different men. And if you ask them, be like, how many men you've been with, they'll tell you 5, but you know you got to multiply that by about 3 or 4.
Yeah.
And that might be a piece of the truth. You know, they're very haughty, very proud, and they walk like they stuff don't stink, man.
That's right. So I'm glad that brother said that, because I was talking to my old lady, and I was trying to give her just some basic understanding of the scriptures. And I was telling her, as you are like that, you got a child, so that tells me that you've been with a man. But you and I both know it's more than one man, but I ain't gonna ask you how many. But what I'm gonna do is, once we come into this situation of you're my woman, I'm your man, I'm gonna forgive you of all that, and I'm gonna deal with you. But if we're gonna do this, you gotta do it the proper way. And as much as you think I'm lording over you, I'm doing the same thing for Yahushua. I was out here eating crazy, doing whatever I wanted to, saying whatever I wanted to say, and at the end of the night praying to Jesus. You know how disrespectful that was to Yahushua, who sacrificed his life for my black ass, for the Most High, who created me. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna work with you, because that's what Yahushua did with me. But you gotta do it right, or, you know, hey, I gotta walk away. Because if you just gonna be out here, then I gotta walk away. And why can I say that so freely? Because that's how it is with us. If we abide by the scriptures, abide by the rules of Yahushua, you're good. You're good. It will be a successful, beautiful marriage. But if you want to do your own thing, wearing all them wicked clothes, you at work, sitting on some dude's lap, laughing and joking like you don't know what's wrong with that. And I'm not saying that. If it did, you wouldn't be wrong.
That's right.
But women, we all have jobs. You see women doing that.
Yep.
Women buying you lunch.
Yep.
Come with me. You in this man's car with her.
Yep.
She in the drive-through what you want. Right? Using his car. Using his money to buy you some Chick-fil-A. Men of the spirit are going to be like, no, I can't go with you anywhere for whatever reason, but no, I'm good. We not going to allow it to happen like that, because we have that respect. For what? For Yahweh Basham Yahushua.
That's right.
As we talking about these women, they have absolutely no respect.
That's right.
And that is a representation of us before we was in the truth. We had no respect for no rule that Yahushua laid down for us. We was doing what we wanted to do. Brothers, Buddhists, and in Islam, in the Catholic Church, doing whatever. Taking the, what was it, Red Lobster, the shrimp, all you can unlimited shrimp, you in there flipping it up like a coin, eating it. In there drunk, waiting. Some oysters, y'all want some oysters?
Damn.
Right, yeah, little abomination, breakfast biscuit. We was doing all that, but what did Yahushua do? He said, you know what, I remember you with that biscuit, but I'm gonna let it ride. I'm gonna let it ride. So I'm just saying that to say that I was trying to break this down to her so that she can get a basic understanding of what this whole thing is about. But she gets it in the sense of she knows not to wear crazy ass clothes, talk to other dudes in that manner, but she don't get the full aspect. But we understand it's not gonna be like that. This thing is for the elect. It's not for, you know, preaching to women. No, that's not gonna work. But I say that just as an example of the disrespect that these women have, not just for the husband, but for the Most High. They wear the type of leggings that show the camel toe.
Hey.
No underwear, no nothing. And what type of shoes do they have on? They have flip-flops on. And then they'll have some kind of shirt that's showing their titties. What does all of that say to you? You imagine the type of comfort that you have to have in your mind to be able to just be you by yourself, walking around with flip-flops on. No underwear, with leggings on. And you a 5'2" woman. Yeah, with half pink hair, half green hair. looking good. The type of disrespect and just self-willed person it has to be. You about this high, jumping up in everybody's face. That's these women. But we gonna tear all those strongholds down. We gonna tear all that madness down. In the eyes of these people, these women, we're weak. But as Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is gonna lift us up, we gonna be tearing all these little strongholds down. They gonna see us for what we are. Those men, those rulers. And they're not gonna have no choice but to bow down to us.
That's right.
They're not gonna have no choice.
Yeah, what this brother's going into on those just the woman in general. I don't give a damn if you tall as Brittany Griner, man. You a damn female. And like, you know, me and the brother always, you know, when we get time, you know, we watch them little clips of them little fight compilations. Like the big thing here lately's been women been getting laid out, man. But when you get to just everything that's happening, it's always the woman attacking the dude. The dude chilling. The dude be like, look, man, chill out. So these females running, and for some reason, they always on this hard ground. This concrete. Getting dropped, getting rock bottom. Head, they unconscious. Oh, bro, you didn't have to do that, bro. She didn't have to put her hands on him and get in his face, man. These are trying times, man. And now through the spirit, see, they really trying to push that Queen of Heaven spirit even more with the ushering of Hillary Clinton if she gets into office. You dig what I'm saying? Trying to, you know, the women's rights or feminine look, man. Even if Donald Trump gets, it don't matter either way, because the Lord has this how He wants it, man. Because what it is, these Edomites is just gonna boast it to where, okay, Hillary's in office, you Negroes are responsible. That's something I noticed too. They pushing a lot of propaganda that got these people ushering in Hillary Clinton. So therefore, that's gonna piss off a lot of these Edomites, man. That's gonna piss Esau off, man. Which Esau does. Hey, Esau goes hunting. Esau's got guns. Okay, Esau is about that life. Let's be real, man. Our people are fucking out of here, man. They are out of here, man. So either way, if you got Donald Trump in there, my question to our people, 2/3 of our people, what the hell you gonna do about it? You gonna march up and down the street? Donald Trump, our lives matter. Like what are you gonna do? I ain't seen no Black Lives Matter rallies no more. Yeah, it got shut. Like, isn't that a little weird? And as soon as y'all Negroes vote tonight and did your early voting last week, so what then? When that don't work out, are you really gonna go to the business side of the town and cast your vote for the city council, man? Hell no. Bro, man, look, man.
You just want to be a part of it. It's a new roller coaster. You just want to get on it.
Yeah.
You don't care about the outcome. You don't care that they didn't finish the roller coaster. They put it on TV and say, hey, it's ready. So you niggas are on the roller coaster. You about to hit one of them curves and see that the roller coaster ain't finished. You about to be flying in there, headed for death. It's a lot.
I voted. Jay got the little sticker, I voted.
Okay.
I hope you got that sticker when all the civil unrest break out.
That's right. You got a precept.
I do got one that's actually going to cover the same. Go ahead. Isaiah chapter 6, verse 9. And he said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not, and see ye indeed, but perceive not. Make the heart of this people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes.
And that's what we do. The more we speak truth, their heart gets fat. The more we speak truth, the more it just gets angry. The more they want to dig deep into their wickedness. The more they want to strike out against the truth, against Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Good. That makes see me in.
No, I'm used to doing it that way right there.
The more we speak, the harder it gets for them. The harder it gets for them to be wicked and lie about it and say it's righteousness. People are starting to see, no, you just wicked. Y'all whole system is just wicked. I know in Mexico they had, I'm about to call it, when you married, what's her name? Catholic Church.
Uh,
Not the statue. I guess you could. The statue of Mary down there. It's something like, I forget the exact name of it, but exactly. They trying to make it seem like she was crying. Her and that statue of Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to make it seem like the statue was crying. Y'all, that's complete wickedness. That's what y'all follow after. Complete and utter wickedness. The more the truth comes out, the more you want to try to do some BS like that. To try to capture them people's minds up. All of a sudden, the statue's crying. It's blood coming from the statue. Come on. Go ahead.
Just on the subject you're on with that statue, if you actually looked it up, they actually found out it was water from the sewage that was leaking on it.
Man,
If he was drinking it.
man.
Man, people making it so.
Yeah, you're trying to look at it. She's crying. Everything is about to be good. It's tears for her people. No,
Tripping.
that's all a lie. That's all a false story to get you all wrapped up. And they all sitting there praying in front of it, bowing down to it. You know the Mexicans, they crawl into it on their hands and knees, looking crazy as hell. But the truth is coming out, and it's making these people get more and more into their false ideologies to try to prove what they're saying is right. But the more they do it, they're proving our point.
that's right, buddy.
Go ahead.
It says, least they see with their eyes and hear with their hearts and understand with their heart and convert and be healed.
That's right, and this takes me back to the example I wanted to get, Matthew 24. Can you get that real quick? Matthew 24, start at the top.
This is Matthew chapter 24.
Because the truth, if you read in the Bible, the truth is right in your face. Right in your face. Go ahead.
Matthew chapter 24, verse 1.
We're going to give an example right here. Go ahead.
And Yahushua went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him for to show him the buildings of the temple.
Now, this was the original temple. It was built. And Yahushua was at that original temple, Solomon's temple. It was all there. But listen to what Yahushua says. Go ahead.
And Yahushua said unto them, see ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be trodden down.
And what Yahushua said was prophecy. And that prophecy came to pass. Dealing with 70 AD and so on. All that stuff was destroyed. But what do you have now? You have those gutter rats, those Amalekites, those Khazars over there praying against that wall. And people are thinking that's Solomon's temple. But if you understand the scriptures, you'll know that that's not. That's one key thing that would tell you, well, wait a minute, that's all a lie. All of what they're doing over there is a lie. Yahushua said the temple will be taken down. Through history, you see the temple taken down. So what is this shit? That's all BS. That's not Solomon's temple. Like the brother said, that's Fort Antonia. That was a part of King Herod's fort when he was taking down the Jews, taking down our people. Now everybody thinking that that's, and we ain't gonna go into that. Now everybody thinking that that's Solomon's temple, that that's some holy place. No, that's probably the most wickedest place on earth. That's good on that example.
Right.
We can go back to where he was at.
This is Isaiah chapter 6. Well, that's really it on Isaiah 6.
Okay, come. Jeremy, get that from me.
This is Jeremiah chapter 8, verse 12. Were they ashamed when they had committed abomination?
And that's talking about our people. Normally I like to use this scripture specifically for homosexuality, but it applies to any wickedness. Were they ashamed? As we were talking about women, were they ashamed when they was walking around here with the ass out? Excuse my language, ass, titties, everything out? Were they ashamed? Of course not. And like I said, they even had the nerve to wear flip-flops. You have to understand what type of mindset that is. You just walking around with flip-flops. If something go down, you can't run and get away in no flip-flops. That's telling you that they're completely comfortable in their wickedness. Nobody can tell me nothing. I'm downtown with flip-flops on. Titties out, ass out, nobody can touch me. But a woman that was in their right mind, she wouldn't dare come out here like that. She'd be prepared. Stuff can happen. I'm not gonna be out here with flip-flops. Put some shoes on, have myself covered. So
right.
people don't even look at them. When you look at those women in those pictures that are covered up, it's like they damn near invisible. As compared to the other women, you see them walking around, some of them are Muslim or whatever, they have their hair covered. You don't look at them and think nothing.
Never disrespect them, nothing.
Right? Come. You don't look and see nothing other than that's woman, probably a Muslim. That's it. But you look at the so-called American woman, what do you think? Damn. Yeah, you trying to go all out of your way to get behind her. You making 2 blocks just to walk behind her. That brother put his head down. You know what I'm talking about. That's how I do it too.
Kind.
But it's not supposed to be like that. It's not supposed to be nowhere near like that.
That's right.
Read that from the top.
Verse 12. Were they ashamed when they had committed abomination? Nay, they were not at all ashamed, neither could they blush.
Neither could they blush. They were not at all ashamed. They were doing any and everything they wanted to. And if you stay out late enough and go out over here in Uptown or Deep Ellum, you'll see things that you like, damn, I didn't even know it was out here like that. You'll see women flashing you all kind of stuff. New Orleans, what's that, Mardi Gras? Just throw a bead out there. Hey, show us your titties. They'll show them. Neither, they couldn't blush. They did not blush. They enjoyed every bit of it. They weren't ashamed. But keep going.
Therefore shall they fall among them that fall. In the time of their visitation, they shall be cast down, saith the Lord.
That's right. So they're going to have to get it. They're going to have to get it for their wickedness, for their lack of care, for their lack of care for the men of the Lord, for Yahweh Shameless, they're going to have to take it. I don't care how good you look. I don't care how you look in that dress. You're going to have to take it. That's pure wickedness that you're perpetuating all over the earth, all over the city, all over the country. You gotta go. Because we want to live in righteousness. We don't want to have to be walking down the street and you got everything on your mind you need to do. You walk in, I gotta hit this door, I'm gonna pick up these kids, I'm gonna go home. But you downtown, man, you looking at, man, all these women, you done forgot 2 or 3 things you were supposed to do. It's like Satan constantly pulling your mind away from what you want to do. And these women are nothing but vessels that Satan uses to do those types of things. You don't have adultery on your mind. But when you see her, man, that adultery is full all in your mind.
You don't get women to sometimes when you don't necessarily be thinking about a female, they get somewhat offended, man. Dang, ask, question you on your sexuality, or like, damn, I ain't looking good enough, or like, why you so quiet? Man, ain't nobody thinking about that right now, man. And and honestly, that's becoming more and more common thing, man. I done ran into plenty of women who talking about when they go out on a girls' night out, or there's just in general, they out and about, dudes is not worried about them like that. And the times we in, nobody worry about that lovey-dovey crap, man. Except, and also, it's nothing matter with, loving your women and loving your kids, man. The scriptures is for that. But it's a time and place for everything.
That's right. Quick side note, you got people saying that brothers in Great Millstone don't care about their family. Man, all those is just complete lies. We ain't finna post pictures of ourselves online, happy with our kids. How you just gonna say we hate our family? When we speak about these things, we trying to give a brother good advice. If your woman is holding you back from the truth, then what do you need to do? You need to get away from that situation, and we use scriptures to back that point up. And so, Sirach 33 and 19. Real quick. Sirach 33 and 19. We use scriptures to back those points up. You're not just saying idly. Isn't salvation the most important thing right now? So if your wife is trying to pull you away from that, you need to let it go. You need to be the one that's in charge in all situations. I'm not talking about come on, kick the door in, punch her in her throat. I'm in charge. No, that's not farthest from the truth. We ain't saying do nothing like that. We talking about be in charge, get yourself grounded, and don't let nobody take you off that solid ground.
That's right.
Who got it for you? Go ahead.
Sirach chapter 33, verse 19. Give not thy son and wife, thy brother and friend, power over thee while thou livest, and give not thy goods to another.
Let's read the first part again.
Okay. Verse 19. Give not thy son and wife, thy brother and friend, power over thee while thou livest.
You're not supposed to give them power over. So you're supposed to tell them, hey, if y'all not in order, I'm gonna mess around and get out of here. Cause y'all acting crazy. Wife sneaking in bacon. You clearly telling her that you don't eat that. You clearly telling her, but she sneaking in the macaroni casserole. Oh, I forgot.
Oh, man.
I put some crab in there, I forgot. She playing games. What do these scriptures say? You don't stay there, well, this is my woman. No, you don't do that. You might have to let her know by leaving. Then she may get it.
Yep.
And if she don't get it, well, she might have to die.
That's right.
But what is more important is to get yourself straight. If I use that example, some people think that's playful. No, that's true. That's very true. These women always have little sneaky tricks and things like that in their mind. You know how you use ground up pork? Looks a lot like beef. These women will put that in there and then tell you later, just see, I told you, ain't nothing gonna happen to you. That's all women, they'll do stuff like that. Your mama will do stuff like that. Your sister will do you like that. Your sister will clearly do things like that. So you have to find yourself getting away from those situations if that's what you got going on. You can't sit up here and say great girls don't hate their family. Me leaving is love. Me leaving is trying to show you love. Because I'm going to mess around and kill y'all if you keep doing this. If my woman was to tell me something like that, I might lose my mind and try to take her out. Sitting up here eating pork, all happy. I'm tearing that little spaghetti casserole up. Oh, I forgot to tell you, that was pork, that wasn't beef. I told you wasn't gonna happen to you. Well, that would put a man in a crazy mindset.
Hey.
We even got we got family members that some people I'm cool with in the world. They know anytime they you go visit them or what have you, they may have some food, but they all automatically know out of respect. Like, hey, they be like, hey, you hey, so and so, hey, we got beef over here. Anywhere I go, hey, we got beef over here. Hey, this chicken. Even my mother and aunt knew that. She said, you don't eat pork, right? Everything was changed just because I was there. And that's how it's supposed to be. Show me some respect, man. If people like to put that vibration of respect, hell, for one, respect yourself. We telling you, man, it's not the business right there.
Right.
You know?
No, that's good. Jeremiah 8:12. Still got my scripture. Which one do you got? Go ahead.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse.
And I always, sometimes I get uncomfortable. You start getting them scriptures out about women. But the Most High told me through the Spirit, like, no, you don't have to be afraid to do that. Because there's women out there listening. So they need to hear the message just like men need to hear the message.
That's right.
We're not just idly talking about women because it's fun. We're telling you the truth of the matter through the Holy Scripture. Go ahead.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 56. The tender and delicate woman among you, which will not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground, for delicateness and tenderness, her eye shall be
Just
evil.
to make a quick point about that, it says, would not adventure to set her foot upon the ground. Now you see them out here with flip-flops on, toes scraping the ground. These women are completely opposite as to how they used to be. They don't give a damn about righteousness. They don't